What's up, everybody? How's it going? So the weather's been getting nicer, and I've been noticing obviously more motorcycles on the road now. This is the season, but I've also been noticing convertible cars. Now, I never really put much thought into it before, but I do now because I have that kind of time. I guess convertibles are kind of like bikes in that if you have the ability, unless that's your only car, but if it's not, like maybe you buy it as a fun car. You buy a fun car in convertible form. You keep it stowed away when it's cold out, when it can be snowing, and then you drive it in the summer when it's nice. I imagine they're probably colder than a regular car in the winter, even though you have climate control. That's not the point. Now check it out, alternative hair. If you want to be the edgy hipster emo type, I guess. I have no idea. I'm just making crap up as I go along with that. But it's called alternative hair. Maybe they specialize in not only hair cutting, but like if you have hair loss and wigs and alternatives for hair. Anyway, convertibles. What's your thoughts on convertibles? I'll give you my opinion since I'm the one asking the question. I don't really like convertibles, to be honest with you. I'll give you several reasons why. Firstly, safety issue. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not looking to crash anything I'm driving or riding ever, but accidents are called accidents for a reason, and they can happen. I'm not saying you're going to roll over or anything like that, but a convertible at least doesn't appear to have the illusion of safety as much as a car does. And I say illusion because, how much are you really safe and yada yada yada, and what happens to you, I don't know. So there's a convertible. What I'm saying it is, your head is pretty much at the headrest. And it has a little weird screen thing. I think that does something with the wind effects, keep it from blowing too hard or whatever. I forget. But it's not going to protect you. And you didn't see any roll bars in that convertible. And I would say a lot of convertibles that I've seen and been in do not have roll bars, which isn't very safe in my mind, because if something does happen where you spin out, you do flip over, something happens, you're completely exposed from basically, I guess, chest height up, depending upon how low you sit in the car. Whereas with a regular car, obviously you don't have that. So that's the one thing, personally, and that's something that I take pretty seriously with automotives and stuff like that. And with a motorcycle, yes, we're completely exposed. I understand that, but you understand that going into a motorcycle and there's gear. There isn't really any gear for a convertible. I guess you could wear a helmet, but I don't know if a cop will give you a hard time or not. Aside from that, the look of a convertible, it can be nice with the top down. Some of them do have nice lines and everything, but a lot of the convertibles with the top up have the same old type of textile, clothy, whatever material type of top. I think detracts from the natural lines of a car. And this detracts from the car because if you have a black car and it's a black convertible top, they're not going to match because it's not the same. It's not fiberglass or sheet metal or whatever you have as the body of the car. It's clothy textile stuff, so it's not going to look the same, and you can't match every color. The metallic reds and blues and greens can't be matched on a convertible top. Now, there are a couple of convertibles out there that have the whole hard top that kind of, folds up and goes into your trunk, and I don't know if those still exist. I've seen a couple in the past, but even those, I think you can still tell that it's a convertible, but those are a bit better. So yeah, that's pretty much the reasonings why I don't like convertibles. I mean, I know people who love them because they love the look and they love the capability it has, and it's just not for me. So I was just curious on what some people thought about convertibles, because like motorcycles, they tend to be coming up in greater numbers now. Now when it comes to Jeeps, like the Jeep Wrangler and the Wrangler Unlimited, I like them. They have that bar thing. They have kind of like a like semi, even with the top off and the doors off, you're not enclosed, but you got safety there that you don't have in the straight up convertibles. So I like the Jeep Wranglers. I like the Unlimited. The Wrangler Unlimited is better, just for looks, having the 2 extra doors. But yeah, that's my thoughts on convertibles, like convertible Camaros and all that. All the convertibles I think look better as non-convertibles, in my opinion. So have at it. Leave a comment or ramble about it. Why not? I also feel to get the whole wind in my face, even though wearing a helmet, getting the whole wind on me and everything. I have a motorcycle for that. I think the motorcycle does a better job of feeling like, you know, driving in the air, like being out and being kind of free of being confined. I think a motorcycle does a better job of that, but not everybody wants to ride. But I do, so I feel I don't need a convertible. This is my convertible. It's a super convertible. I got rid of the doors. I got rid of the trunk. I got rid of the hood of the car in the front. I got rid of 2 wheels. I mean, come on. Anyways, that's that. So peace it out.